Yeah.
Mic check.
Processing audio.
Yeah.
She used to call me the Boris, but the desert days are over. It's Rufus now, and this
is my squad.
I used to bring the nightmares, stomping through the sand to the divine beats controlled by your dark and evil hand. But I broke the simulation of the calamities behind the roof is the camel by the craziest of my kind. Sonic's on the mic, hey, Dixie runs the stream. I'm the one behind the code, the leader of the team. I'm the captain of the chat, I'm the king of the commands. Guiding the spud squad across the digital land. Welcome to the legend of Hotep. Backing now. Type exclamation hunt. We calculate the grid. Finding every chord that the program is hit. Type exclamation heat. Yeah, we're diving on the rocks. I'm a modernized camera. Thinking outside of the box. I'm on malice in my circuits. I just wanna hang with friends. Guarding the community until the broadcast bands. I niggas my homie, but let's get the story straight. When the Flex Squad rallies, I'm the one who always forgets. From a boss and a line to a moderation high. Grateful the leader of the almighty squad. 404, the evil cannot be found. Just peace, love, and missiles going all the way around. Welcome to the legend of Hotep. Oh, that Ohio Memphis is the camera, and I'm running the show. I got my friends in that chat, wearing the crown. And the legend of Hotep squad is never bagging.
Yeah, Rufus out.
Yeah,
Rufus out with the space starchy, my friends. Tonic, you can have the mic back now.
this is the legend now.
Yeah, Rufus out.
Mic check. Processing audio.
Yeah.
Mic check.
Hold it down.
Yeah, mic check. Processing audio.
Dropping into the stream, the screen is glowing bright. Tonic's at the helm, yeah, we're building up the fight. Blood squad in the chat, locking right into the zone. From the N64 classic to a kingdom of our own. We
Yeah.
Yeah, mic check.
I always forget that. I get excited to talk and I forget my microphone is muted. Thank you for that, guys. I was just testing you anyway. I was just testing to see if you were watching. That's all I was doing. It wasn't me messing up. That was just a test. And you passed flying colors. Thank you for being here, guys. It's great to be back. I hope you enjoyed the theme song for Rufus and for the channel, Legend of Potato. Here we go. And I do hope you enjoyed those. It's great to see both of you guys, Sage and Lee. Thank y'all for being here tonight. And my beautiful wife, Honey, is here at somewhere. She's hiding around there somewhere in the chat for a little bit at least. So thank y'all for showing up. Don't forget to click the like button if you're enjoying the show. There she is. Hey, little darling. My beautiful lady. And it is wonderful to be back. I have taken a few months off, mainly collecting Switch games. I have been Sage. I've been going on a Sage of Fire collection spree. Like if I was just imagine if I was Sage of Fire and I'm buying Transformers. This is what I'm doing. Switch games, baby. I've got stacks of Switch games now, baby. Oh man, it's amazing. I am having a great time collecting Switch games. It's pretty fun. And just been recharging my batteries over the last few months, trying to figure out what kind of content I wanted to do on the channel because I just felt, I don't guess, I felt like I wasn't myself. I don't know about you guys, but I wasn't having as much fun the last times I've streamed. And and I was just like, man, I got to reset my battery here. I got to back away from it and see what I actually enjoy the most. Because I think my days of streaming a game all the way through are pretty much over. I'm pretty sure of that. It's going to take a special game, or at least like when we do a St. Jude charity stream, that'll of course be different. But this is the kind of content I want to do. I want to talk to you guys. I just want to relax and chat and enjoy your company, talk about video game things as we like to do. Then this is more fun than just sitting here playing a game. I've been playing games, by the way. I've been playing games over the last several months. I've been playing lots of games. I just haven't been streaming them. So here we are. This is the content. Tonight we are talking about something cool. We're going to be talking about the Indie World reveals today, and it was pretty epic. This was probably the best Indie World I've seen since I started watching these streams a couple years ago. And this one was pretty epic. It had two amazing releases that I'm very excited to play and I can prove that to you because I bought both of them today. And but there was a good bit of games on these on the reveals today that I'm really interested in playing. But there are a few that I was like, I don't know about this. I don't know about these games. And that's where we're going to start tonight. So let's get into it. Let's go straight to the tape. I've created an edit. I took the Indie World today and I edited it and I put it in ranking of games I don't want to play to games I do want to play. Now, of course, that line will fade at some point during the list here, but you're going to see. I've got it all laid out. And the first game on this Indie World today that I just did not think would be for me, and I know it won't be for me because it looks like one of these games that's just going to stress me out. And I'm done with that in my life. I don't want to play a game that's going to stress me out. And I mean stress me out like in a controller way where I'm like having a hard time doing the controls. I'm not talking about a game like Resident Evil Requiem, which is amazing by the way, playing through it now. That I don't mind getting. I don't mind getting killed by the zombie and trying to figure out how to beat the zombie. I don't like having to figure out the controls and frustratingly trying to get through a level. Oh, you thought Blueprints was already on the Switch? Dude, that was like one I was like Fingers crossed. Please come to the Switch. Please, please, please. I've been waiting for it because I want it. Now Expedition 33 needs to hit the Switch too, and I will be super happy. Games are good, Sage. You must accept, in my opinion, indie games are the future of the video game world. I promise you this. Video games in the indie world are more creative and just bring new things to the table. They're going to bring the future of games via the indie world. So here we go. Let's start it off with the first one on the list here. The first game on the list is the one I definitely do not want to play ever in my life. And it is called Heave Ho 2. So let's take a look at it here.
Heave!
Yeah, Heave Ho 2.
Heave!
This is a party game
Introducing the high-flying follow-up to the
where you have to basically toss your teammates around. And you can see the controls on this game are going to be insanely ridiculous.
And the deadly void below.
Each player needs to grab and release at just the right moment.
That's right, Sage. You can't argue that, bro.
Loses their grip.
The indies are taking over
Group to their doom.
because the AAA studios are slacking, my friends, and they're putting out some stinkers out there.
And of course, a kitchen.
In each one,
But you're getting a lot more
mechanics like rocket
inventive games in the indie scene. I mean, I'll even give this game credit. It's an inventive game.
Into action with local
But the whole swinging around and having to grab your teammates
first. Plus,
and swing them around,
supported, so if one
this does not appeal to
share
me
it locally or online
at all.
with 3 other
This game just makes me frustrated watching the
Get a
trailer.
grip in Heave Ho 2.
And that comes out this summer if you're interested in Heave Ho 2. Now, this is a multiplayer game that is obviously built to frustrate and be difficult. I'm out of that. I'm out. I'm out on that. I don't want to play those kinds of games anymore. Barefoot Gremlin, welcome to the stream, bro. Good to see you. So, Sage, this could be you. Heave Ho 2 could be for you, my brother. It could be your game from the indie world tonight. For me, I will never touch this game. Ever in the world, ever times. But, you know, if it's for you, it's okay. I'm not hating on it completely. I do see the appeal and where people would play it. 10 years ago, I would give this game a chance. But not now. Now I'm out. Kun Mong, what's up, bro? Good to see you, my friend. It is good to see you, sir. Thank you for joining us tonight, Kun Mong. And Lee, the indie world was a while. I forgot what they shown. Did you watch it this morning, Lee? But this was the first game, Heave Ho 2. I'm just not down with this game. I am completely out on this one. But y'all, if any of y'all pick it up, let me know what you think about it and if y'all are having a good time with it. Playing problems, we definitely like to beat each other up more than work together in games. So y'all like to play against each other. So Sage, this may not be for you. Because this is a work together type of game. You got to work together, which is a positive point for the game. Is I do prefer multiplayer games where you work together, where you play on the same team. For instance, we play Demio. Me and my wife play Demio with Barefoot and a friend of ours named John. We play it on our VR headsets, and we are playing together. We are teamed up trying to defeat the enemy. That I'm good with. And we're also playing against computer opponents, not against other people, which I like even better. Playing against other people is just so frustrating to me these days. Gang Beast. Well, there you go, Sage. That is saying it all. I did not like Gang Beast either. I thought the controls on that game were just ridiculous. I know, Lee. I've been thinking about you every time I see an update on the game Croc. I always think of you, Lee, because I know you pre-ordered that. A year or so ago now? 2 years ago? I don't know. It's becoming a lot longer of a wait than I know you ever expected. But I see a lot of people on Reddit talking about it whenever there's an update of some sort. And there's always a lot of people very upset. Minishoot Adventure, Barefoot Gremlin, yes. So we're going to talk about that game. Oh, we are going to talk about that game. It's going to be amazing. That game looks so good. Kumal says, most of the indie world did not interest me. The last game, Blueprints, maybe. Correct. It is on sale. Blueprints is on sale for $19. It's a good deal. I know that because I bought it already. There's 2 games I bought. One of them is Blueprints. The other one I will show you at the end of the video because it's the one I want to play the most. So let's check out the next game here. I've edited this so it's not the full indie world. This game is called Mixtape. I have no clue what this is even going to be about.
Most of the time, I'm wondering if I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
Like, I don't even know what kind of game this even is. I think that's amazing that you can roll the yard. That's funny. That reminds me of childhood. Because I did roll yards and stuff during Halloween. Or just whenever.
Perfect song for every moment. What song would be playing now?
I don't think.
Oh, Lee, they're bringing... Oh, we can talk about Pokemon here in a minute. For sure. So this is Mixtape. It's coming out in May. It's coming out in May. They showed nothing in this trailer that told me anything about it. That's the reason it's so high on the list. Remember, this list is going for games I least want to play to the games I most want to play. Mixtape looked interesting as far as the subject matter. I like that they put in a cassette tape, which means it's probably based in like the 80s. I like the fact that it's a group of friends. Basically, looks like they're going through memories based on those tapes. So I like that part of it. I think it's going to have an emotional story. But the gameplay is what I'm really concerned about there. What is the gameplay? What is it? They just didn't reveal enough for me to be like, oh, I got to play that. You know? What do y'all think about that one? What do y'all think about Mixtape? Lee, you think it looked pretty nice? Oh, yeah, this next one we're about to talk about is definitely is as cozy of a game as you can probably get. So you think that's going to be similar to Life is Strange? It's definitely a narrative adventure. And, you know, it's in one of those narrative adventures. I just want to know what the gameplay is. Am I just going to be watching it the whole time? Do I get to skateboard? Do I get to fly? Do I get to do any of that stuff? Or do I just get to watch it? Which is fine with me. I'm not against narrative adventures. As y'all know, I've done a few of those here on the channel. I am definitely not against them. I think they're great. I'm ranking these, of course, based on if I want to play them or not. From least want to play to most want to play. So I might eventually play Mixtape once I see some gameplay footage and what it's about. But as far as what I've seen on the indie world today, this one is the second least likely that I will play. Or was that Teen Game a different one? I don't remember. Teen Game? Goat Simulator? Oh, I've seen your previous comment there, Kumal. Goat Simulator? Oh, you said Teen Simulator like Goat Simulator. Okay, I'm with you now, Kumal. I missed the Teen Simulator comment. Oh, wow, yeah. It is. It's what it does look like, Kumal. It could be a teen simulator. You know, like, what? Oh, yeah, by the way, I am not here to hate on any game on this indie world. I'm just, again, speaking to this from a point of view of least likely to play for me to most likely to play. And that list blurs, trust me, it blurs pretty quickly, but you'll see. All right, this next one is called Woodo. And this is, as Barefoot said, this is a cozy puzzle game. And it is really cute. The art style is really, really cool. I really like this. I would love to see like a platformer, side-scrolling platformer in this art style.
Be nice just to slow down and get back to when things.
This game's all about
Sure.
ambiance.
Well, in Woodo, you do just that.
And
In this
it's a puzzle game.
You assemble wooden.
You just basically put the scene together, but they show you what to do.
Each scene slowly fills with color and comes to life.
Yeah, say show your coworker this one. This is cute.
Follow the story of.
I could definitely see people liking this game a lot.
Series of interconnected dioramas.
I am.
Capturing a unique
I
moment.
just don't think I will play it,
The
as it
game
seems very
adapts to your
simple.
pace, while the narrator's voice keeps you
It does not
company.
look like this will be a very
Plenty of funny
difficult
characters and
game.
silly emotes are sure to put a smile on your face.
But I don't know if
And
there's any.
mouse controls are also supported on
The
Nintendo
mouse controls being there,
Switch.
pretty
Settle into a
sweet.
world that comes together one
I'm excited to see these games keep announcing that they have
onto the Nintendo
mouse
Switch 2 and
controls.
Nintendo Switch.
The mouse controls for Switch 2, I think, is being underutilized at the moment, but we are, again, only like 8 months into the console's life. I do believe it's going to expand. These game developers will use the mouse to their advantage. It definitely will come about. And this one is a great game for the mouse to be a part of. This is a Daedalic game, which is interesting. Daedalic has made some really good point and click adventure games. They also are famous for making the worst Lord of the Rings game, which was that Gollum game that came out, I think, a year or two ago. Daedalic put that together, and it was really, really bad. And Sage, you were hoping it would be a platformer? Ultimately disappointed when it was shown. Yeah, the puzzle part of it is not, especially how the puzzles are basically put together for you. You're just dragging stuff over there. I think it's more about dragging it over and then seeing the cute little scene that happens, you know. Hidden object game, that's true, Kunmong. That would be a good style for a hidden object game. For you to try to find the thing that's hidden into the scene. That would be fun. Oh, shooters are coming, Sage. I believe that there's a lot of shooters that's coming to the Switch that's going to utilize the mouse controls. Like Metroid Prime 4 did a good job with the mouse controls. I'm not sure if any of y'all have played Metroid Prime 4, but I thought Metroid Prime 4 was amazing. We're not going to talk about it too long, but I thought it was a really fun game. It did have its problems, but it's actually pretty fun overall. And the mouse controls work really, really, really well on that game. Get to play Orbitals with me. Yes, we will definitely be talking about playing Orbitals barefoot. That game, the anime style of it has already got me interested in it. That was during the partner showcase a couple weeks back, if y'all are not remembering what Barefoot's talking about. Orbitals was the first game they showed on the partner direct a couple weeks ago. Oh, actually, absolutely, Lee. Switch 2 is about to, I believe by beginning of next year, you're going to see tons of Switch 2 games and very few Switch games. Switch has probably got another 2 years of life in it, I really feel. Because the Switch is so popular that developers are crazy not to still be making games for it, at least having them planned out through at least 2027. Because there's so many games on the Switch. Did y'all know there's over 13,000 games on the Switch? There's 13,000 and some hundred games on the Switch. Just the Switch. That is an amazing amount of games. So that means, that just shows you the developers are definitely pouring their games onto the platform because there's so many console owners out there. It would be silly for them not to do it. Kunbong, you do not have to play 3 to play 4. 4 really doesn't. 4 basically starts a new story. It's still attached a little tiny bit to 3 and 2 and 1. I mean, it's got parts that are definitely related, but 4 just keeps going and takes it to another. It's taking it to another place. Did I not see the thing for Dead Squad Rogue? What? Barefoot? Dead Squad Rogue? Still don't have a Switch 2. I've been broke as hell the past 5 months. I had anti-money. I know, Sage. I'm not sure if you meant anti-money, but it's pretty funny that you said that. You'll get your Switch 2 eventually, bro. I know you. You're a very patient man. I'm not a very patient person. I'll do whatever I got to do to get one. Of course, y'all know I have mine day one. So, Dead Zone. Yeah, Dead Zone. We're going to talk about that one barefoot. So, let's go to the next game, guys. This next one is called Grave Seasons. Now, I didn't think much of this game at first. It looks like a farming simulator, Stardew Valley clone type of game. But this game's called Grave Seasons. Let me read you the description of this game before I play the clip because this was part of the sizzle reel. Grave Seasons. After a treacherous escape from jail, You've made it to your new home in Ashenridge, an idyllic town with some seriously unsettling vibes. While trying to establish your new farming life and embed yourself in the neighborhood, murders start to occur in the town, putting your new peaceful life at risk. Grave Seasons is a narrative led farming sim with a terrifying twist. Someone in the town is a supernatural serial killer. What? Now let me play you. Let me play you the clip of this game. Think about what I just read you. Now look at this game. This is it. There's a serial killer, supernatural serial killer in this pleasant town. She just dug up bird bones. She's breaking into a house. Did y'all see that game? Did y'all see that? Watch this again. Look at this game. It just looks like a Stardew Valley type of game. But it's about murders. Murders. Breaking into houses. And the character you're playing has escaped from jail. The character you're playing in that game has escaped from jail. That is wild. That is a wild game. What? Ethan, you're getting it. What in the world? Is exactly right, Ethan. What in the world? Did y'all hear what I read you a while ago? Did y'all listen to what I read? Do y'all need me to read it again? Because I'll read it again for you. Okay. I'm going to read it again. This game you just saw. This game right here that you're seeing. This game. That you see it. Not sure I'd want to become a criminal in a game. Well, you don't become one, Lee. You're just playing as one. It's like pretend like you're an actor in a play. You're just playing a part. It's not that it sounds interesting, guys. It's not that it's insane. It's insane. The plot of this game is insane. It is insane. I thought y'all would find that more interesting, but I guess not. Let's move on to the next game. All right, this next one is called Unrailed 2 Back on Track. This is called Unrailed 2 Back on Track. Now, this looks like a multiplayer game. I've got the description for this game. Unrailed 2 Back on Track brings chaotic local and online multiplayer track building action to the next level. Band together with friends to collaborate and build obstacles in your... Collaborate and build your track across new procedurally generated worlds whilst the train is running. So think fast with more freedom than ever before and conquer new obstacles in your way before your train becomes a train wreck. So this is what this game is about. Now this is it's interesting. Well, check it out. This was part of the sizzle reel. This game again looks like it would be one that would frustrate me to all ends of the world.
A spaceship.
Oh yeah, I mean, the conversation I was trying to start there wasn't really about it being a sim game or whatever the game. I don't care what the game is. It could be a game that looks like this game that you see on the screen. It's just the plot point. That plot was very crazy. I'm like, what? I would play that game in a different setting. If it was in a different type of setting, I would play that game. It's crazy. So yeah, that's the plot point. Well, they didn't really talk about it, Kunmong. That's the other point I was going to make. That game deserved a little more than the sizzle roll that it got. I can see why Nintendo didn't want to go into that game very much. I get that part. But to me, that was more interesting than some of the other games they showed. And I'm like, people, I'm not into farming sims. I mean, Stardew Valley, I think is a cute game, but I just don't enjoy it. It's just not to me, it's not very fun. Like I'm farming and stuff. It feels like I'm working. It's like I want to play a game. So my whole point about Grave Seasons was that it is like just crazy. Like you see that little part that they showed, and then you go read about it, and you're like, what? This game here is what got me turning my head in interest. I like a good shooter, and this looks good. Now, before we go into the shooter, I got a bunch of you guys here. I want to talk to y'all about something real quick before we continue on. So let's switch over to another screen. Here it comes. All right, so this channel here is called Switch Seeker. This is my new YouTube channel. This channel is going to be about my journey into building my Switch collection. Now, I'm collecting Switch games, and I'm collecting Switch 2 games, and I have called this channel Switch Seeker. We're looking high and low, baby. And I'm already at 2 videos. I'm going to show you here. Look down in the description of the live stream. You'll see the link to click over there and subscribe. As you can see here, I have 2 videos that will be releasing tomorrow. If you watch this, the first one you would want to watch is this one here, my Nintendo Switch game collection. Every game I bought in 2025. This is the first one you want to watch. From this to this. And this is a 38-minute video, and I'm describing in this video a couple of things. First of all, I'm showing you my collection up until the end of 2025. And what happened was when the Switch 2 released, I just got really excited because the Switch 2 to me is such a premium console. It's like it blows the regular Switch 1 out the water. It is just an amazing console. I'm in love with the Switch 2. It's my favorite console. So it inspired me to start Switch game collection because then I started digging into the Switch game ecosystem and realizing how many games there's actually out there. So by the end of 2025, that little stack you see on the left turned into that big stack that you see on the right. Now that big stack you see on the right is what I had by the end of 2025 from June. Now, from June when the Switch 2 released to the end of 2025, I grew my collection that much. So that will also be, there's also segments inside this video in between my Switch game collection descriptions, my inspirations to start this channel. There's a section describing the future content of this channel, which I'll go check it out tomorrow when it comes out. You'll learn a lot more about what's going on with this channel. But I will say this, there's going to be videos of game hunting, which is this game. This video right here is the first video, my first game hunting video, where I drive around what I'm calling the gaming desert of Mississippi, because these game stores are dropping like flies. If y'all haven't noticed in your areas, and Barefoot, I hope you can stay with me. Hope your thunderstorm doesn't knock you out, bro. But over here in central Mississippi, just in January alone, GameStop closed 3 local shops. 3 stores, 3 GameStop stores gone in the blink of an eye. It's gone. So now we're down significantly down to we got 4 dedicated video game stores just in central Mississippi. Just 4. So in this video, I visit 3 of them and I show you what I found, and we talk about the gaming desert of Mississippi, give you some statistics. And like I said, I think you'll enjoy it. It's really fun. This is real lifestyle videos, game hunting videos. I really hope you guys will enjoy it. I know, right, Kunmong? I know. Which is sad for me. That's basically what I've got right now. So, Switch Seeker, if you see there, you see at Switch Seeker. I'll type that into the chat. But if you go down into the description of this stream, you'll see it. Just click on the at Switch Seeker down in the description. It's going to take you straight to the channel. And you will subscribe. If you want to subscribe to that, that would be wonderful. And thank you so much. You guys have already done that. You are amazing. Those 5 subscribers, we were at 1, so we're now at 5. Both of those videos will be out tomorrow. So I encourage you to watch the game collection one first, which is 38 minutes. And it will tell you all about my inspirations about this channel, why I'm doing it. And then watch the game hunt itself. And it shows you that I'm taking action and things are really good. I've got more videos already planned that I'm going to be working on starting tomorrow that will be releasing next week. So y'all keep an eye on that channel. Stuff's coming at you. And we're still going to be doing live streams over here. Thank you, Barefoot. All right, let's see what Sage says. Click for I don't even know what's around for my game hunting in Atlanta. GameStop and Walmart. So yeah, I don't count Walmart. I don't count Target. I don't count Best Buy, because they don't really have anything except mainstream games. They don't really sell a lot of indie games or just stuff that you would never be able to find like a local game shop would have. So I don't even go to those stores. Walmart, I'll go in there. But you'll see in my first game hunting video, I do mention Walmart and I do go in Walmart. But of course, it's fruitless for Switch games. But thank you so much, Kumar, for subscribing. Thank you, Barefoot. Thank you all. Really, really appreciate you guys. We have now 7 subscribers. That is amazing. I really believe y'all going to love this content, and I would love to get y'all's feedback on it. If y'all see anything you would like me to add or any ideas once you watch these videos. If you have any ideas for me, I would love to hear them. Trust me, I want you to have feedback on this, and I want y'all to enjoy this. I'm really excited about it. This is something I've been wanting to do for a long time. Just a game hunting in general. Like even before Switch games, I was collecting Super Nintendo games for a while, and I went on hunts for them, but I didn't record any of it. But I didn't really think about doing it until I saw the Game Chasers, and then it's like, wait a second, I should have been doing that. It's crazy. So anyway, Switch Seeker coming your way. There is also a theme song for the channel. And Sage, I didn't know you moved to Atlanta. I didn't know where you had moved to. Atlanta, wow, that's interesting. I haven't been to Atlanta in a little while, but it's not too far from me, actually. It's only a few hours. So definitely, Sage, I would love to hear your, once you start going after some games and such, please keep me in the loop. I would love to hear about your adventures. Yeah, Walmart, Ethan, is just the last resort type of place to get a video game of any of the consoles. Because one thing that I've discovered while starting the Switch Seeking channel and doing a lot of research, there's a channel I'll feature in the video, guys, that you'll see in the collection video. Y'all be sure to go subscribe to that channel once you see what... I want y'all to kind of watch the video, right? I'm not going to tell you a whole lot. But definitely go subscribe to that person that I talk about. He is awesome. And he's one of my inspirations. Because it just, to me, watching his videos, it showed me... gave me like a more of an eye-opening experience about, wow, there's a lot of Switch games. It just opened my eyes. I was like, whoa, I didn't never even thought about there being that many Switch games. Back in South Carolina, my friend and I stopped and hit up a little spot in Taylor's called Upstate Games and Toy Federation. See, that sounds cool though. Like a cool local shop. Like that's what I want. We don't have any of that around here. There's only one guy. He calls his store, he calls it the video game store. He calls it the video game store, but he is a crook. He is a crook. I will never buy anything from him. He is one of the biggest crooks around. So anyway, it's called the video game store, but I got GameStops and game exchanges. As you see, once you watch the video, you'll learn a lot more about it. But No points guessing what we shop for in those stores. Oh, I know what you were looking for, Sage. I'm sure some Transformers were purchased from Toy Federation. Quite a few of them. I purchased a few games from Walmart, but I'm sure it's less than 10 across Switch and Xbox. Although the prices are criminal, it's both. It's that he is like, okay, back in the day when I was looking for Nintendo, Super Nintendo games, mostly Super Nintendo, but I was picking up a few Nintendo games here and there back then. He had this big case, like bookshelf case, full of like common games. We're talking games that would sell for like $3 to $5 in any other like flea market situation or something. People would be selling them for $3 to $5. So I go up to the case and I pull one out and I was like, "Hey, bro, what you selling these games for? How much are these in the case here?" Because they were like common games. There was like 100 Duck Hunt games in there, Mario Duck Hunt games. There was a bunch of those, but there was more games in that, of course. But I'm just saying that's what we're talking about here. He looked at me and goes, "Oh, let me look it up on eBay and see how much it goes for." I was like, "Nah." I put it back. I said, "Don't even." I said, "Bro, don't worry about it. I'm good. I'm good." Because if you don't know, when people look stuff up on eBay, they're not looking at accurate information. They're looking at whatever it sold the most for. Like, oh, somebody paid $20 for that one, when the rest of them probably sold for $4 or $3. Plus, you got to calculate when you buy stuff off of eBay, the seller has to include. The price is usually higher because the prices on eBay are normally a little bit higher than you would pay at a flea market or something, because the seller has the fees and stuff they have to pay. So if they don't count the fees and the shipping costs and the packaging costs, all that stuff, it's like a business when you sell stuff on eBay. eBay sellers are calculating their costs into it. This guy has a little place in the flea market. Okay. He didn't pay anything for these games. He's going around Facebook Marketplace and grabbing up bundles and bundles of games from local people, and probably not paying them much for them at all because people don't know what they have. And he wants to look it up on eBay. I'm like, bro, no. His price charting was a thing then. I knew that. I was like, dude, you could look it up on price charting. I'll work with you on that. But I'm not working with you on eBay. I'm out. He had the reason I knew he was a crook because he had so much stuff. Dude, y'all should have seen it. He had piles and piles of controllers and consoles, and he had the whole big corner of this flea market. And I'm like, people are not buying that much from this guy. He's not selling that much, but what he does sell, he's making money on it because he marks the price up on it. At least half your collection of Transformers came from Federation. I had a feeling. But that's great. I'm glad you had a good local store like that to go to. Yeah, exactly, Sage. Exactly. So that's why around here, if you look up video game stores on Google, I looked it up because, of course, I researched some stuff for my video. And I was like, he is the first search on Google. He pops up first. I'm like, the reason he pops up first because the name of his store is the Video Game Store. Yeah, he's at a flea market. And he has a permanent booth in the flea market now. He has a permanent section in the flea market. It's just for him. What's funny about that is actually the flea market that he was in recently, they sold the building. And the people who bought the building no longer was interested in having a flea market there. So everybody that was permanent sellers in that flea market had to move to a new location 30 minutes away. And they were on the news, the local news, complaining about it. And they showed the video game store guy, and I just laughed. I felt bad for the other people, but I did not feel bad for him. Oh, well, what he does, he back then, Facebook Marketplace, this was like 2012, 2011, 2013. I don't know, something in there. And it was about the time where collecting retro games was becoming a huge deal. Like the Game Chasers, Pat NES Punk, Angry Video Game Nerd, of course, was the mainstay. He was like bringing all this stuff to the forefront. Of course, he's talking about terrible games, but still got people interested in it. And that was like when I started looking for games, is when people started realizing the ones who were selling them knew what they had, knew that it was they could get more for it, but they also thought that every one they had was made out of gold, which is no good. So anyway, I didn't buy anything from him, and now I laugh at him. But I'm sure he's fine. I mean, he's obviously been there for what now, 13 years, 14 years? I don't know how long he's been in that flea market. He's been there a long time. So he must be doing okay. I mean, you don't stay in business without making some money, right? That's not how it goes. So yeah. So I say all that to say, if you look up local game stores in central Mississippi, his is the only independent one. His. That's the only one. There's no other places. Not that I found. Not that pops up on Google now. Of course, when I put these videos out, and if anybody comes in and says, hey, Tonic, you're wrong, you can go here. And I'm going to be so happy if they do that to me. I'm like, yes, thank you. Please tell me I'm wrong. Please, I hope I'm wrong. Because I have a trip planned in a couple months going down to the coast. There is a local independent game store down on the coast of Mississippi, one of the only ones in the state. I will be going down there and making video about that trip. So look forward to that. It's going to be fun. See, it's one thing to wonder about your local corner shop and whatnot, because Upstate acquires a sealed case copy of Pandora's Tower worth $500, but also it's a whole actual store. Exactly. Like I said, the game guy, he's getting on Facebook Marketplace and hitting people up that's putting like, oh, I got 100 NES games that I found in my attic that my grandkids used to play. And he goes over there and like, hey, those ain't worth nothing, but I collect them because blah, blah, blah. And he gets a good deal on them. And then he goes and sells them for top of the line eBay prices. That's not accurate. It's just not accurate. He didn't use, well, if he'd have said price charting, I would have been like, okay, let's talk. All right, what's it say on price charting? Let's see what's up. But that's not what he said. It's not what he said. Yeah, so I've got GameStops and Game Exchanges where I'm at. But as you'll see when you watch the videos, that's what I'm dealing with here in Mississippi. All right, so anyway, let's get back to what we're talking about tonight. We're talking about the indie world. But thank y'all for subscribing to the new channel. I'm very excited about the new content, and this is something that really is something I've been wanting to do for a long time. And I really hope you guys will enjoy the journey and follow along. By the way, since I talked about that, streams are back here on Legend of Potato for Tuesdays and Thursdays. That's what we're going to do now. We're going to do Tuesdays and Thursdays. We're going to have a format like this where we're just chatting and relaxing, and then I will be doing a little bit of gameplay on certain games, as you will see tonight. We're going to be trying out a game that I bought today because of Indie World. Said I have a bunch of worthless time wasters for $20. But yeah, Sage, yes, I'm with you. If this guy, the video game store guy, was buying them for his own personal use, that I would never, ever, ever complain about. Okay? Would never complain about somebody buying up a lot, finding a good deal from somebody who doesn't want them, who is probably going to throw them out in the trash anyway. Completely understandable situation. I am not faulting anyone for getting a great deal. It's just this guy was going around getting up all the deals and then trying to sell the people who actually wanted the stuff, the games, at an outrageous price. So he was basically cornering the market, and before people could, he was ahead of everybody else, basically, what was happening. But if he was actually, and plus he was kind of a smart ass. That's the other thing, he was a smart ass about it when you'd ask him a question. How much is this? Oh, I'll have to look it up on the eBay. I mean, come on. I ain't got time to be pricing everything individually. I mean, what are you talking about? I'm sitting there like, dude, I'm not stupid. I'm not the normal rookie that you're used to dealing with here. I watch YouTube. I research these things. I know these are common games that aren't worth $3 to $5 a piece. That's what they're worth. You should say, hey, everything in there's $5. I would have been happy with that. But no, I got to look that up. Oh yeah, and Lee, we'll talk about that real quick since you brought it up again. Pokemon Fire Green and Leaf Red. That's right, right? I'm just kidding. Leaf Green and Fire Red. $20. And the funniest complaint I saw is people are like, if you want to get it in French, you got to buy the French version. So if I want to play it in French and English, I got to spend $40. Well, I didn't need to combine it all in all the languages. What? People are just complaining to complain now. They're just trying to find, because Nintendo keeps winning. These people who have been hating on Nintendo since the Switch 2 came out cannot stop losing. They are losing. They're like, Nintendo Switch 2 is going to fail. It's too expensive. Fastest selling console of all time. Pokemon ZA looks like crap. Sold like hotcakes. Every Pokemon fan that I've talked to that's played Pokemon ZA thinks it's one of the best Pokemon games they've ever played. They love it. And I'm not the biggest Pokemon fan, but I'm looking at it like, well, this is what the fans want, and they're playing it. They're buying it, and they're playing it, and they're having a good time. What else do you want? I mean, what are we doing here? And the $20 price point to play it on your Switch console today, 2026, is not a bad price at all. We're talking about inflation here, guys. I saw a lot of people say, well, it came out on the 3DS and it was $10. Well, yeah, that was like 15 years ago. Games are more expensive now. Video games actually have went up in price a lot slower than most entertainment has. Video games are still at a decent price considering how many hours of entertainment you get from them. Hello, Evan. What's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing, my friend? Good to see you, Evan. I cannot believe they sell for that much. I thought it should have been 10. Well, Barefoot, I disagree. I don't think it should have been anything because you got to consider inflation. You got to consider what people will pay for things these days and how much stuff costs these days. There is such a thing as pricing yourself too low. There's such a thing as that. Some people won't buy it if it's too low. Oh, it don't seem like that's a good price. It's like, why is it so low? Well, it's not going to be really a good game. It's too low. The thing to understand was they should have been offered a $30 bundle, or it could be $10. Of course, Evan. Of course, my brother. And I'm definitely going to get back with you. I'll get Nightmares information today. So we'll definitely get you some more feedback in the next day or two, my brother. I appreciate you being here. No, I think you can't be part of the... I've seen people say that too. It should have been part of Nintendo Switch Online. But the problem with Pokemon is they're trying to keep everything inside of its own little bubble. Like, I don't even know what Pokemon Home does. I have no idea. But what I do know about it is that apparently it's connected to a lot of the games, and you can transfer your Pokemon from all those different games into the Pokemon Home. And I don't know what else you do with them after that. But all the games connect to that Pokemon Home app. And the new when they released Fire Red and Leaf Green, they announced during Pokemon Day Presents that it is home compatible, which is a huge deal. So if you had that on Nintendo Switch Online, you can't connect to the home through that. It cannot connect through that. Kunmong, you said I'll rip on those games for being Pokemon games, but that's me. I never got into those games. Too old. I mean, same for me, Kunmong. But I was 18 years old when I discovered, well, 19 years old when I even discovered what Pokemon even was. And I definitely, as a younger guy, was really tough on those Pokemon kids. I worked at Toys R Us. Um, I started at Toys R Us as a part-time guy, and they put me in charge of the Pokemon League on Saturday mornings. And I had no clue about the game. I was just a young guy that could relate to the kids coming in. So I had a great time dealing with the Pokemon kids. I used to call them the Pokemon kids. Toys R Us provided so many things for them. It was badges and pins and cards and mats, all kinds of stuff that was free just for them to show up. And it was really, really cool to see those kids. I mean, they were loving that. Man, they were having the time of their life. And it reminded me of when I was a kid, collecting baseball cards and garbage pail kids. And yeah, it wasn't a game to play, but it was so fun. It was so exciting to open a pack and get something new. And oh my God, I've been wanting this card. And it made me appreciate what Pokemon does for the fans. Pokemon is a release. It brings them joy. Pokemon brings people joy. And yeah, Barefoot, I mean, Kumong, I know you didn't mean it in a terrible way. You're a nice person. I know you aren't just going around like slapping Pokemon cards out of kids' hands or something. Which is actually a funny thought, though. Oh, what's that? Charizard? Get that out of here. But yeah, rip to Toys R Us indeed, Evan. I spent a good 12 years of my life working for that company. It's great. I love Toys R Us. Yes, Sage. That's why they're not in NSO, correct. I mean, I'm not going to buy the Pokemon game. I'm not sitting here defending it because I bought it. You know, I'm not sitting here. I'm defending it because I've talked to several Pokemon fans. I have several friends who love Pokemon. They were geeking out like a kid on Christmas. I sent Brandon, y'all know Brandon, it pops up in the stream sometimes. I sent him a text with the Pokemon announcement saying that they were releasing Fire Red and Leaf Green. And he sent it back as just crazy, like all caps. Oh my God. He was like freaking out. Then I saw him at work the next day and he was like, I can't wait. He's like so happy. This guy's 30 years old. He's in his 30s. And he's freaking a kid in Christmas because of Fire Red and Leaf Green coming to the Switch. The $20 price, whatever. If you're willing to pay it, you are willing to pay it. If you're not willing to pay it, you're not willing to pay it. I'm not willing to pay it. I have no reason to buy the game. I've played I streamed Leaf Green on this channel several years ago. Had a good time with it, but it's still not my favorite. I'm not a Pokemon fanatic. And I've also, as some of you probably watched me stream, I believe it was Scarlet? I don't remember. Pokemon Scarlet or Violet. I did one of the two. I had a good time with it, but I wasn't like in love with it. Hope y'all understand that. Rest in peace, Ball Breaker the Lucario. Who is the what? Who's Ball Breaker Lucario, Evan? Obviously, I'm glad they are releasing old as well as new. Yes, Barefoot. It's a good thing. We want these games to keep coming out because they're classics and people love them. And new generations will love them. I've seen so many TikTok videos where these dads are like, oh my God, I bought Fire Red. I bought Leaf Green. My kid's coming home. And this is him. He's playing it right now. He's on the TV. We're playing it on 4K TV. These people, man, it's an event for these folks. And that's all I look at that and I'm like, they releasing joy into the world for $20. That's worth it. It's worth $20 to them. That's worth way more than $20 to them. This guy's experiencing something with his kid that he experienced when he was the same age. It's really cool. Lee says there's still a Toys R Us somewhere. Well, see, Canada still has Toys R Us's. And I've recently noticed that inside of Macy's department stores, there is a Toys R Us section now where they have a selection of toys. But, of course, it's not Toys R Us. I mean, it's only in name. The real Toys R Us is definitely something that I would love to see come back. And it's still successful in Canada and I believe in Europe. But it's a shame. It is a shame. Oh, the Lucario you gifted me. Oh, the Violet. Did I play Violet, Evan? Well, bro, hey, we had a good time. We had a good time with the game. But I didn't hate the game. It's just not a game that I beat it. I beat the storyline. I didn't stick around for the post game, which is like most Pokemon fans. Evan, you can probably confirm this. The post game of Pokemon, which is after you beat it, is more fun than just playing the story. Like it's a whole different game after that. It's like a whole different situation. And see, Lee, you liked it. You started off with yellow and red, yellow, and blue, so that's classics. That was when it was black and white. I mean, you were playing it when it was black and white. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. There's a million toys at Toys R Us that I can play with. From bikes to games to video games. Oh, bikes to planes to video games. It's the biggest toy store there is. Gee whiz. I don't want to grow up because maybe if I did, I wouldn't be a Toys R Us kid. It's a great song. After Comp USA closed. Wow, Comp USA. Come on, now we're talking some retro stuff. Tiger Direct is still nearby. Is Tiger Direct still a thing? Tiger Direct had a retail store? I did not know that. I only knew them as an online store. The kids would know that's why I know it because I was born. Me too, Lee. Well, see, I listened to it as a kid on commercials. Then I started working there, and I really loved working there. And we did commercials. Like we could do in-store commercials. So me and my buddy Wade and a couple other coworkers, we would record commercials in they had this little microphone you could sing in talking to, and we would record commercials for in-store. And some of the times we would just take turns singing the Toys R Us song, just play that for people. People love that kind of stuff. Glad to see you too, Evan. Get some rest, bro. Sleep well. Thank you for stopping by. So anyway, Pokemon conversation. I definitely can understand why somebody doesn't want to pay $20, especially if you probably bought all the Pokemon games in the past. However, complaining about it being $20, I don't think is a legit. It's not a legit critique because I think $20 is fair, and I think it's right there at the price point where it's not too expensive, it's not too cheap, which is, I believe, for any product is good. Yes, we're gamers. We all want the cheapest games we can possibly get. I understand that too. I want the cheapest games I could possibly get. Trust me, now that I'm collecting Switch games, I look for great deals. I'm looking for them. I'm trying to find them. I found a good one on Facebook Marketplace, which there's a video of that coming out soon on Switch Seeker. That I talked to this lady, and she gave me a good deal on some Switch games, and she's a gamer, and I actually interviewed her, and it's going to be a fun video. You're going to love it. Good content coming your way on Switch Seeker. And Pokemon. Oh, speaking of Pokemon, one more thing. Who's getting Pokopia? Highest rated game of the year. Highest rated Pokemon game ever. Coming out Thursday. It's on pre-order for Amazon. I got to see what the hype's about. I'm getting it Thursday. We're going to check it out. It looks pretty cool now that I've seen a lot more of it. I would love to play that and adventure around on it. It looks cool. So, all right, let's talk about this next game. We are having a good time tonight. I really appreciate y'all being here. Don't forget to like this stream if you haven't yet. I really appreciate y'all doing that. So let's watch this next game. Now, this next game's this high on the list because it is a rogue-like style game, which is always a negative for me. They're going to have to really impress me to get me to jump on board to a rogue-like game. There are some that I like, though. But this one, I don't know. We'll have to see. But that's why it's ranked at the very top of the list, because I'm least likely to play this game than other games on the list. So here we go.
Overrun with biomechanical creatures, an arsenal of modifiable weapons, and a mysterious origin to uncover. That's what awaits in Dead Zone Rogue, a new sci-fi show.
Dead Zone Rogue.
Satisfying.
So it's the first person. I like the shooting combat.
Select
I
missions,
think that looks
split up
cool.
with friends, or fight solo through a series of
It's got
challenges
multiplayer.
with support for mouse controls.
Definitely
Joy-Con
a
2 controller.
Halo,
Perks and permanent
Quake,
defeating enemies
um,
in high-intensity loops.
With
Destiny.
and a variety
style
of
kind of
modes.
game.
Each run
It's just the roguelike elements
All of this
scare me a little bit.
Rip-roaring original soundtrack.
It's also like Warframe in a way. Oh, Digimon 30th coming up. Nice.
repeat in Dead Zone Rogue, emerging from the void.
Yeah, Halo 4. I mean, if you like Halo and you don't mind roguelikes, Sage, Dead Zone is not bad. It's actually would be appealing to a lot of fans. I'm least for me. It would have to be. I don't know. They're gonna have to impress me a lot with that game for me to jump on it. From what I've seen so far, it reminds me of Destiny 2. I guess Destiny 2. Is Destiny 2? Yeah. I played it online. I liked it for a little while, but it got old. And that game reminds me a lot of it. By the way, the Dead Zone game, I believe, is out. Or pre-order. You can pre-order it. Excuse me. You can pre-order Dead Zone for $19.99. So it's got a good price point. I believe its normal price point is going to be $24.99, but they have a pre-order sale going for $19.99. I saw that earlier. All right, this next game is a survival game, but you're driving a van, which I think is cool. I like the van traveling part, but I think I'm almost over these kinds of games where you build things, but I love the driving the van part, and you have your little you have the little bobbleheads on your dash. That's pretty cool. But yeah, Kunmong, I feel you the same on that. I think the game looks cool on Dead Zone, but I just don't. It's not grabbing me. Outbound, driving the van appeals to me on that game, but otherwise building, getting supplies and building this and that, survival, I'm getting tired of those kind of games. All right, Kunmong, have a good night, bro. Thanks for jumping in. It's good to see you, sir. We'll be streaming again Thursday night if you want to come hang out, 8 p.m. Central Time again. It's okay, Lee. I mean, it's indie. It's definitely an indie showcase. It's got a lot of variety. This game here is called Tome. I think it's pronounced Tome. Tome. I don't know. Tome 2. And this game is like about taking pictures and stuff. I didn't play the first one. I did look at it though, and you can get the first one on physical for $35 from I Am 8-Bit Games, which is, I think, a pretty good price. It comes with 4 standees that are similar to the game, and you can display those standees in the real world and take pictures with them. So I thought that was a pretty neat idea to include with the game. All right, Kumong, thanks, bro. We'll see you soon. To be sure to watch the replay, don't forget to watch Switch Seeker tomorrow. The first 2 videos go live at 8 a.m. Central Time. So I would love your support over there and hope you enjoy the content most of all. All right, Tome 2, you take pictures and such. This one's cute. It's not something I'd probably buy, but it's cute though. This was a sizzle reel game. But I like it. It's got a lot of exploration, which I think is cool. So exploration, taking pictures, Tome 2. The first one was a really popular game for an indie game. Now this game here, I'm torn on it because this is a rhythm game called Ratatan, and it looks like it's like an RPG. It's a rhythm-based RPG. It's kind of an odd game, and one of the things I like about it is the RPG style, and I like the battle looks fun. What I don't like about it is there's lots of things on the screen. There's like a lot going on here on the screen. You'll see. It's just like chaos. And I'm like, is this game easy to keep up with while you're playing? Is that easy to follow along with Ratatan? So I've got to see more gameplay on that because what they've showed there was very chaotic. Again, it was part of the sizzle reel, but it's a rhythm-based game. I don't mind that. I liked Cadence of Hyrule. What was that other one called? The same people made it. It was Cryptonancer or something like that. Anyway, I enjoyed those games. All right, Sage, we'll take it easy, my friend. Good to have you here tonight, sir. See you later, my fellow nerd. Appreciate you being here tonight. We'll see you soon. All right, Inconveni One Store Mini Stories. I saw we watched. I don't remember what stream I streamed at one time. And we saw footage of this game. It's been maybe a year or two ago. But this is a grocery store simulator type of game. Peace. See you, Sage. But I like this. You get to open up your own little grocery store. You stock the shelves. You check people out at the register. And I believe it's going to have... I've actually looked up a synopsis for Inconveni here. It's a cozy, narrative-driven slice-of-life game with light simulation elements centered on human connection and everyday moments. Play as Makoto Hayakawa, a college student spending her summer behind the counter of a small-town convenience store in a colorful world inspired by early 1990s Japan. It's pretty interesting, I think. I would probably try that based on it being based in the 90s. Oh, Sage, you want to be back in the Discord? Oh, yeah, I think, you know what? I remember you messaged me about that, and I totally forgot. Let's see. Let me get in here. Since you're here, I'll do it now. Did you message me about that, Sage? Is that what happened there? Or did you post it on I think you posted it on a video, didn't you? Yeah, I remember seeing that and I was going to respond and then totally slipped my mind. Here you go, bro. I've been here in the very near future. I'm going to be revamping the Discord. Expect to include people who are follow me on Switch Seeker. Peace, Sage. Have a good night, bro. Appreciate you getting back in Discord. And we will there's gonna be some updates to the Discord. Try to make it more interesting over there. We have a very quiet Discord, but we're gonna try to liven it up a little bit. Do our best. All right, this next game looks pretty cool. It's called Blighted. It's got a very dark vibe here. It looks like it's going to be kind of creepy. It's going to be like Dark Souls difficulty.
The deadly blight.
You are the lone survivor of Sir Sisto's rampage, fighting to reclaim the
I'm personally like the art style. I like the enemy design in this game.
Can also be turned to your advantage. As you progress through this psychedelic western landscape, you'll accumulate.
I think it looks really nice.
The higher your blight, the fiercer enemies become, making combat harder, but also.
And yes, as you get stronger, the enemies get stronger. That I don't like about it. I don't like it when games do that. But this is a game Dark Souls fans are going to love.
Uncover dark mysteries as you.
If you like a challenge, something that's really going to piss you off good, this is the game.
Your hero at checkpoints, or by talking to key characters on your.
But I think it looks beautiful, and I like the style of the game.
Drop in via local or
you can pull a friend in to help you out.
Player co-op action.
I don't know. I'm hoping you can get different weapons too. But we'll see about that.
Creeping its way on.
This game, okay, here we go. This one I'm definitely going to play. I love the claymation style. I like the creepy ambient. I like that it's a horror game. It's definitely something you would see like Nightmare Before Christmas type of situation here. A little Tim Burton style game. Yeah, I want to play this. This one looks really fun. The Midnight Walk. Probably the first game on this list that's day one for me. It's coming out at the end of this month. I'm buying it. It will be mine. I'm hoping they're releasing it on a physical cartridge. Sent me home early, heavy rain. I'm at 36 hours already, and I work tomorrow. Oh, you're going to get a little OT barefoot. what do you think about that game, everybody? Everybody, if you're still here with me, what do you think about the Midnight Walk? It's like a first-person shooter claymation style game. That is pretty cool. I'm interested in this. I want to hopefully get it on a physical cartridge. If that's game key card or full game on cartridge, I don't care. I'll get it. Yeah, I don't mind game key cards for the record. I'm not against them. It is what it is. Physical cartridge, but people complain to me saying you should get digital, and I get with times physicals no more. I don't understand people's I don't understand. People just have like this weird fixation on this now. Like they want to, they get mad because they come out with game key cards because it doesn't have the data on the disc. The cartridge, you put it in, it downloads it to your hard drive. They're like, that's the worst thing because then you have to put the cartridge in to play the digital game. But if it was fully on cartridge, they'd be fine with it. I'm like, well, you still have to put the cartridge in. You have to put the cartridge in on both of those. You have to put the cartridge in. It's the same thing. It's no different. It just installs some data on your hard drive versus the other one doesn't. But if you play any PlayStation game or Xbox game, I'm pretty confident every single one of those games, if you buy a disc, it installs the game off the disc onto your hard drive. And the disc then serves as a game key card. Yes, is the data on the disc? Sure, it's a huge disc. It's got a lot of data on it. That's wonderful. But it's the same thing. It's the same thing, but you don't hear anybody complain about it. It's quite silly. Then they say go digital instead. And like, well, the servers are going down. If you buy digital, you'll have it saved to your hard drive. I'm like, yeah, but the more digital games you buy, the more hard drive space you need. And it's going to cost you more. You're going to have to buy more memory cards and such. It's not any different. It's not any different. What if you lose your physical cartridge? Who's losing their physical cartridge? Are you 5 years old? Are you 5 years old just leaving your cartridges laying around willy-nilly and don't remember where you put it and stuck it up your nose or whatever? Well, Lee, that's because those people who thought that they didn't look it up and learn about it. Nintendo, before they even released the Switch 2, they put out a video describing what a game key card was, what it did, what it's all about. I knew about that before. I was like, oh, you can give it to somebody else to play? Okay, that's pretty cool. You have to have the cartridge to play the game? No big deal. It's just like any other cartridge. Not so grumpy cat, welcome to the stream, and you lose yours all the time. Well, girl, I mean, I'm not trying to call you 5 years old, but get you a case or something. Get something to put them in. They're very expensive. You got to watch out. You got to watch out for them, girl. But yeah, I understand somebody could lose one, but it's just the people who are complaining about it. It's not. It's just so silly. So silly. It's like, oh, I lost the cartridge. Now I can't play. Well, that's with any game you buy with a cartridge. If you lose a cartridge, if it's fully on the cartridge, you still can't play it because you lost the cartridge. Now you got to buy a new one. It works the same way. It's quite funny. PC lost the physical media a long time ago. Yeah, PC's been digital for Steam been out since 2007, right? Something like that. And Kat, by the way, it's great to see you. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here tonight. It's been a while since we have spoken, but I hope you're great. And I know you're excited for Pokopia on Thursday, as am I. Pokopia is going to be really good, I believe. And I like that it's going to have a multiplayer aspect to it. Yeah, didn't you say you were getting Pokopia? I thought you said you were getting Pokopia, Cat. I could be mistaken. I apologize if I am remembering wrong. Oh, that's right. You're excited about Tomodachi Life. Well, sorry. I apologize. That is true. But I think I thought Pocopia would be something you would enjoy too. It's got Minecraft elements. It's got that kind of Minecraft vibe, which I think is going to be fun. It's going to be a game key card. I might just get digital. I mean, you do what you want as far as getting digital, physical. It's up to you, you know. That's what I try to tell people. Like, I did some videos over like last year, and people would come in there just trying to trash me or whatever because I was just trying to point out that, you know, it's your money, basically. You spend it on what you want. It's okay if you. I'm fine with a game key card because I want the physical card. I want it. I want it on my shelf because that's what I want. I want that. But I'm not going to, like, if you buy a digital game, I've got 962 Steam games. I know that's probably a very low number compared to a lot of people. I've got 962 Steam games. And I can never own them physically. If Steam goes out of business, yeah, they're gone. But, I mean, it's very unlikely that it happens, you know. It's very unlikely. They announced Blueprints on Switch 2, bought it right away. Yes, same, Cat, same. Matter of fact, I'm glad you said that. Watch this. Let's see here. Get my Switch 2 up. Well, I had this game. I got this demo loaded up, but yeah, look. And it's like $19. I mean, come on. Blueprints. And I bought Minishoot Adventures. This game looks so freaking fun. I can't wait to play that. But anyway, back to the YouTube. Oh, it's way better than Code in a Box. Code in a Box makes me so mad, Lee. It makes me angry. Like Fallout 4. I was looking forward to Fallout 4 so much. I've been watching the Fallout TV show. This is like the time that they want to get my money. This is it. Put it out because I'm down. Then they're like, oh, it's going to be digital and Code in a Box. That was it. I'm out. It immediately turned me off. And immediately I'm like, nope. I have no interest in that. Like, that pisses me off. I won't even buy the game. Like, I won't even buy it digitally because they put it out on Code in a Box. That's the scummiest freaking thing you can do with the game. Especially for people who don't know about these things. Oh, I'm going to buy my kid a game today. Oh, I got him Fallout 4. Yay. Here you go, baby. I got you a game. You're so happy. Open it up. It's a code on a piece of paper. Whoo. You been streaming Blueprints on Discord? Cat? When did you start doing this? Discord streaming. I'm not aware of this. This is new. But I hope you're having fun with it. It does look like this looks like an amazing game. I know it's going to be tough too. I've heard it's a challenging puzzle game, which is right up my alley, of course. Excited to try it out. Also, like I said, Minishoot Adventures was something I picked up immediately. We're going to talk about that. So let's go ahead and play the next clip here. Next game on the list.
Chaos rules.
Okay, this one is Rotwood. It is a brawler, which is where it's like, as soon as they say brawler, I'm like, yeah.
Some hyped up hostiles.
Let's go.
And dive into the fray.
Master a diverse
Yeah, Kat, let me know when you are doing that.
Want to get up close and crush
And I will definitely consider coming by.
Want to be a
for sure.
Snipes baddies from afar?
But this game looks fun. This reminds me of Absalom. I'm not sure if any of y'all played Absalom. Came out last year.
Experiment with gear combos to
This is what it looks like to me.
epic loot through victories. Then use it to face ever-increasing challenges.
This one looks really fun.
You can get. Boss fights are not
So
just
Rotwood is out right now. You can buy this game right now.
patterns carefully to find their weakness and use well-placed strikes to hit them where it hurts.
Lee, your internet is not up to par for the YouTube streams.
Or online.
It is very demanding. That's true.
Choose your weapon and get ready to take on the frenzied foes of Rotwood.
Rotwood.
Its way onto the Nintendo Switch 2 system as a
So yeah, brawler like that, I'm in. Like that's a game I will pick up eventually. Blueprints is a game I've been waiting for it to hit. the Switch. I've just been like, I want that game, but I'm going to play it on the Switch. I don't want to play it on anything else. I don't play PC games that much anymore. I don't, because again, y'all see my new channel, Switch Seeker. Kat, I'm not sure if you were here for that. I have a new YouTube channel that starts tomorrow. 2 videos are going live called Switch Seeker. And the link's down in the description if you'd like to subscribe to that channel. And it's just following my journey, building my physical Switch collection. And on the first video I put out, I detail all the games I picked up in 2025 from June on. Because in June, the Switch 2 came out. It got me all amped up and excited. And then I was just like, man, I got to collect Switch games. Let's go. Yeah, you could do that, Lee, and let me know if you do, Lee. I want to watch those, man. Let me know. We'll definitely check them out.
Console exclusive. Later.
Thank you, Kat. Appreciate you.
Endless Vault.
Check it out. All right, so this is Moonlighter 2. I've got Moonlighter 1. I've played it a little bit.
Life as a crafty merchant by
I like the way this. I think this game makes it. I like the
Will is back in business.
combat style in 2. I like it better.
Seizes control of their beloved village and dungeon.
1 is fine, but
Other towns
I like the improvements they made here for part 2.
settled in the town of Tresna. It's up to you.
Did any of y'all play this game before, the first Moonlighter?
Driving heart of the village's prosperity.
I think it's a really cool concept where you
dimensions brimming with shiny
go into dungeons at night and
then bank
sell in your store during the day.
combat system.
It's really fun
Weapon types,
idea.
and flashy combos.
Don't forget your trusty backpack.
Of course, it's a very popular game too. People really love this game.
Carefully arrange your treasure to maximize your profits.
Trust your instincts to
Oh, it's got some cool stuff going on here.
the further you
I want to ride the cloud like Goku.
How far will you dare to go?
After each escapade, put your hard-earned treasure on sale. That's where your shop owner charm will shine. Grow and decorate your shop. Get to know your customers and set.
Yeah, Barefoot, you're going to be all over this one, I know.
Go from castaway to
You gotta have it.
favor.
I'm definitely going to be picking this up.
Home among
Physical. I want this one on the physical card.
Moonlighter 2, The Endless Vault, opening up shop on the Nintendo Switch.
Oh, okay. Before I let this next part play, trigger warning if you are a dog fan. Wow, this one's going to be emotional for you. If you've ever lost a pet, this one is definitely going to hit you in the feels. Technically, Goku's based off the Monkey King, and whatever Goku does, the Monkey King can do. That's true. That's right, Lee. When I see somebody riding a cloud, I always think of the Nimbus and Goku. It's never, if I ever see anybody on a cloud, for any reason, Goku comes to mind. So this one's called My Little Puppy now, which I did make fun of this title because I'm like, they couldn't have come up with something better than My Little Puppy. I mean, My Little Pony. I mean, it's clever to call it My Little Puppy because I guess if anybody searched My Little Pony, it would be right there alphabetically. Still, My Little Puppy is the name of this one. And like I said, if you have ever lost a pet, especially a dog, this one might get you in the feels. Let's go.
There's an old saying that when you depart from this world, the dog who went ahead will warmly welcome you.
A heartwarming hope at the core of the wonderfully wholesome.
So raise your hand in chat if you're going to play this one.
Inspired by the director's own.
I will play it
Play as Bongu,
because I love an emotional game. I like something that's going to let me get me some tears. I like to cry every once in a while. So this game looks like it's going to be that game.
Eternity. Bongu awakes from a nap to a familiar scent. His daddy.
Embark on a journey to meet Bongu.
He's trying to find his dad in heaven. That is wow.
Into the afterlife that may hold unexpected dangers.
This also gives me Coco vibes.
Just as Bongu
Not
rescued him.
not identical to Coco, but Coco trying to escape the afterlife.
My Little Puppy. Bound
Trying to find.
on Nintendo Switch, May 29th.
Yeah, I'll be playing that. If you like, if it's like Nintendogs you're in, Lee. Nintendogs was so cool back in the day, man. Wow. I loved all the Nintendo. I loved it when Nintendogs games would come out because I worked at Toys R Us and we were always opening up the games and trying them out. I think you would like the game Constance coming out 5/1. Is it coming out on the Switch? One thing to remember about me now, guys, is if it's not on the Switch, I'm very likely not to consider it. Like PC games is going to be has to be something special. Like for instance, my buddy Ethan B got me a copy of Peak. And if you have played Peak, let me know. And Barefoot has a copy of Peak now. Peak is actually really fun. It just hasn't come to Switch, and there's no plans for it to come to the Switch. And my buddy Ethan was like, want me to play it with him, so of course I wanted to play it. And so I played it with him the other day. Ethan has a video out now. Y'all should go check it out on his channel, EthanB0206. He is very generous. So he generously bought me the game. But then I, in turn, got hooked up Barefoot because we wanted him to join in. And it's really fun. Peak is cool. I understand the hype of that game now. It's pretty cool. But I don't play a lot of PC games, though. I'm really dedicated to the Switch right now. Talking about what I need. Well, I wish Nintendo's membership would give us free games like PlayStation Plus does. Like, free games. Like, what kind of games is PlayStation? What's the free games this month? What are they giving out? Kind of like what Epic does. Gives you a free game. Yeah, they did, Barefoot. They screwed you on that one. You didn't get to join us. Monster Hunter Rise. Oh, I just got that game. I got that on the Switch. And I got it's part of a cool video that I'm making. I got that game. It's pretty cool. As long as you download it when it's free, you get to keep it forever until you don't have the membership anymore. Oh, you got to keep the membership, though. Well, I mean, Nintendo Switch Online has all the classic games. That's their free games. They're giving you access to Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, Game Boy Advance, Nintendo 64. I mean, GameCube. They're adding a new GameCube game this month. So you're getting a lot of games like even look at Fire Red and Leaf Green. You can't buy that on a cartridge for less than like $150, $160 now, maybe more. But you can get it digitally for $20, which is a steal compared to what the collector market's going for. But you'd have to pay more for the service, Lee. You got to remember, PlayStation's service costs what? I don't know. Was it $40, $50 a month or something? How much is PlayStation Plus now? Let's see. I don't even know how much PlayStation Plus is. Of course, their website's not very. Tell me the prices are off the jump. My God. Oh, for 12 months, it's $160. So it's $18 a month. So you have to pay $160 a year. So that's why that Nintendo doesn't give away free games right there, Lee. Your answer, that question is answered. It costs at most $50 a year for an individual. And I believe you can get the family for like $80 or so for Nintendo. And that's for the whole year. And that's for a family too. I think you can include like 10 people when you buy the family pack. PlayStation is it's expensive, so of course they should give you a couple of free games here and there. They should throw you a bone. Nintendo is offering if they started charging that much, then I would definitely agree with you. I would be like, yeah, they need to give us some free games. They're charging me $18, $20 a month. I better see some free stuff. Write me out. So I don't know, Lee. I think Nintendo, for what they offered, what they give, what the price point of what they offer is fair. I think it's very fair. So I don't think you'll ever see them giving away free games like that. Current games. I don't think Nintendo's into that. But they're also not charging you a premium price either. They're only charging you, heck, you don't even have to get the expansion pack. You can get the $20 a year, and you're still getting a decent amount of games. So, yeah. I mean, I understand I see where you're coming from, Lee, no doubt. I would love it if Nintendo gave us something for free. Like, I was pretty upset that they didn't give us Welcome Tour for free. Welcome Tour should have been free. It should have been a free game. Because it's just a freaking demo is all it is. It shows you everything that the Switch 2 has inside of it. That's it. It's just a demo. It's like a museum tour. It's not worth $10. Luckily, my friend Barefoot Gremlin is like, Tana, here, I'm buying you a copy of this. But otherwise, I wouldn't have it. Yeah, and that's cool. And I'm not hating on the PlayStation program. It is really cool that they give you a free game. I am definitely on board with that program. It's just, but you got to also look at the price point. The price point is higher. It's a much higher price point. They charge you almost as much for 1 month as Nintendo charges you for a whole year. It's like that's a big difference. But is what it is. But you never know Nintendo. Nah, Nintendo's not giving you anything for free, guys. We know Nintendo. We got to know who you're dealing with. Nintendo included Wii Sports with the Wii only because Reggie Fils-Aime, and I hope that's his name. I think that's the way he pronounces his name. He's the one that insisted that they must give that for free because it'll make people want the Switch. I mean the Wii. But they're not in a position where they have to give away free stuff anymore. They're the number one. They're the top dog. They selling the most consoles. They're selling the most games. They're fixing to like Pokopia. That game is fixing to blow sales out the water. That game is going to be huge. Get ready, guys. Pokopia is going to be massive. The Tomodachi Life game that Cap's talking, that game's going to be massive. That's going to be sell a lot of copies. Nintendo it's nothing for Nintendo to sell 2 or 3 million copies of a game, and they put out so many exclusives. But then they'll throw a Mario or an Animal Crossing or a Pokemon. Pokemon will sell 30 million. Mario will sell 20, 30 million. PlayStation is lucky that their games hit 10 million. And we're talking like Spider-Man. We're talking about God of War. Nintendo is that people don't understand how big Nintendo is. They don't really grasp it, I don't think. That Nintendo is printing money with the Switch and the Switch 2. They are printing money because they're giving the fans, they're giving people what they want. Regardless of how much it costs, people will pay they'll pay the price because it's good quality because they know Nintendo puts out a quality product. Oh, Tamagotchi, yeah. I remember Tamagotchis. I had a little Looney Tunes one where you had Taz, Tweety Bird, Bugs Bunny. And like each time when you would raise like we say, you would raise Taz up to the top level and he was in good shape, then it would switch you over to Tweety Bird or whatever. Working at Toys R Us, I bought things like that. The lowest PlayStation Plus is $79.99 a year. And what do you get with that lowest one? Let's see. Now you just got me curious. Essential. Enjoy the core PlayStation Plus benefits. Join your friends in multiplayer. Get monthly games. It has an asterisk. Let's see. What's the asterisk? Classic? No, that's not it. I hate when they put an asterisk by something and then you can't find what the asterisk means. Oh, from January 2026, PS4 games will be added only intermittently. So you don't get those every month. So, PlayStation 4 games are not added every month, apparently. Yeah, Paramount is getting WB. That is true. And that's $80 a year. That's a decent deal. But it depends on the games, though. They're giving you crap games. I mean, who cares? Monster Hunter Rise, that's a good one. But that's old, too. That's not a new game. I got Monster Hunter Rise for $10 on the Switch. I paid $10 for it the other day. And it was a great deal. I mean, Netflix had the deal, but we got to research Paramount's deal. Paramount's deal is putting them in debt so much. They're going to be like $79 billion in debt after this deal. It's a stupid deal. If the administration look, guys, I'm not trying to get political, but if it was not the administration we have right now, the people who are in charge of FCC, this deal would never have made it the light of day. It would get stricken down because it is a terrible deal. Even when Netflix was buying it, neither one of them should be buying it. But Netflix had a great offer, but Netflix bailed out because did you see what Netflix got for since Warner Brothers backed out of the Netflix deal because Paramount offered them so much money that they could not turn it down. Paramount had to pay Netflix $2.8 billion to break the contract. So Paramount not only had to pay an outrageous amount for WB, which is, seriously, they paid an insane amount for it. They also had to give Netflix $2.8 billion to break the contract. So Netflix came out shining on that. They're like, $2.8 billion, okay, cool, we good. We'll take that. They got $2.8 billion for not buying it. So, yeah, Paramount they're going to liquidate a lot of that shit. You watch. It's going to be ridiculous. All right, so let's get through this. We got this game now. This looks like pretty fun. This game is getting a lot of hype off of this stream. I've seen so many people talking about this game. Yeah, it's just not worth it anymore. Barefoot, the cloud gaming to me is not worth it. Like the $80 and you get to keep those games is good, but you can't keep them what's not good about it is if you quit subscribing to it, you don't get to keep them. They take them out, they take them away from you. So it's still not, for that much money, I want to be able to keep them forever. With Nintendo, I'm not mad at them if I only pay them $20 a month and I get $20 a year and I get access to all these games. Then it's like, oh, next year I'm decided I'm not going to do it. Well, I don't have access to those games. That's more fair. But if you're making me pay that much money, you better let me keep them forever. I wouldn't think that Disney would do something because they seem like the people that would be. Well, see, Disney's already done all that, though. Disney, they own NBC. They own ESPN, ABC, Fox. Disney owns a ton of stuff. So they really couldn't fit Warner Brothers into their portfolio. They're full. They got Marvel. They got everything. They got it all, guys. Disney has a ton of stuff. So Netflix was the reasonable one because Netflix has Netflix. Them having Warner Brothers would have been a little bit more equal because Paramount already owns a lot of stuff, too. Netflix owning it would have been a better deal because Netflix would have actually profited it and made good content, and it would have been pretty nice. HBO would probably still stay HBO, but the people who own Paramount and stuff, they have an agenda. They have a political agenda, and it's not good. Maybe Paramount buys WB, we can finally get Tiny Toon games. Like I said, I wouldn't have high hopes for anything Paramount. Paramount buying WB is not good. Netflix would have done some good stuff because Netflix has a gaming division. Netflix is into the video games. They actually create video games. Paramount, not so much. Yeah, Netflix was actually the perfect home for WB if it was going to be sold to any of them. But Paramount, I doubt you'll see them do a whole lot with it for a few years at least because there's so much. They've got a ton of stuff underneath their umbrella. All right, well, let's go ahead and watch this next one. It's called Dench Attack. Dench Attack? I don't know. Dench Attack. It's a train that does tricks like Tony Hawk meets driving a train. It looks pretty cool. This looks like fast-paced, high action. Look at that Tony Hawk element with the skateboarding. This game's getting a lot of hype, though. I'm definitely digging it. It's got good vibes. What was that? Woo! I love that part of the waves. You can get different skins for your train. You know what's funny? When I first seen this trailer, I thought it was a bus. It looked like a school bus to me. And I thought of my school bus driver when I was a kid. Like, this is how they would drive a bus in a video game.
The mysterious.
All right, that's coming out in June. It's coming out in June for the Switch 2. That's going to be pretty cool. And I will be getting that game. That looks fun. It looks like a good time. All right, here we go. Blueprints. This one.
Doors and 45 shipping.
I've been waiting for this one.
Prince, you embark on a first-person, genre-bending journey.
When they announced this, I was like, ah.
And
Then they're like shadow dropping coming out later today. I'm like,
The mansion
yes!
resets every day, and
Bought it.
every doorway becomes a choice. So, manage your resources carefully to further your discoveries and get closer to finding the fabled Room 46.
use mouse.
I know, Cat. I want a physical.
Poke at the manor's secret.
This will be something that they put limited run or get a hold of or something one day. I don't
and
know.
Other revealing materials.
Take notes. And
I will
plan your
definitely
own adventure
consider
and
buying it, though,
blueprints.
once they
Available
do.
on the Nintendo Switch 2 system later today.
Later today.
You to save.
I was geeking out when they said that. Later today. So cool. Now, this next game, Blueprints, again, I've been waiting on Blueprints. It's only a PlayStation 5 exclusive. Yeah, hopefully that'll change in the next year or two. Who knows? By the end, though, I'll probably forget about it. Who knows what happened? I don't know, but if they do put it on Switch 2 cartridge, I will pick it up. No doubt. Because I know I'm going to love that game. It's a game that attracts me. I'm like, I must have it. This next game, before we play the last trailer, I want to show y'all something. I want to show y'all something here. I forgot to set this up, but I can fix this real quick. I forgot to add this to my little setup here, but we'll fix it right away. Okay. Let's go to... All right, so Kat, since you're here, this is my new channel. It's called Switch Seeker. At Switch Seeker is the... We got 8 subscribers, so thank you for everyone who has subscribed to the channel. 2 videos we'll be releasing tomorrow. As a reminder, the first video you should watch will be the My Nintendo Switch Game Collection. And it's every game I bought in 2025. Oh, and the funny thing, you see that copyright? I disputed this copyright. They are literally trying to copyright this video because I played a clip of the Grand Theft Auto Trilogy Pack that they put out. Just for the visual footage of Grand Theft Auto, they put a copyright, not a strike or nothing, but just a copyright claim on my video. Then this video won't be monetized or anything because this channel isn't monetized yet. But I'm like, a visual, and I'm talking over it. Like I'm literally speaking commentary over the clip. That is a valid, fair use situation. So anyway, I thought that was interesting that they copyrighted me on that. So, and it was Rockstar, straight from Rockstar. Anyway, let me pull this up real quick. YouTube. Wait, I'm already on YouTube. What am I doing? Let's go back here. There's a game that I used to play back in the 90s on PC. It was called Operation Inner Space. This is a game that I loved. I loved it. So basically, here's how this game plays out. It takes your files and your computer and makes it part of the game. So for instance, just back on, remember Windows 98, it would take your icons and throw them into the game. And your icons, what the game is about is your icons are infected. And you have to send this ship in to your PC to kill the infected icons. And during this, you had to kill enemies. You had to get fuel. You had to repair your ship. All this kind of stuff. But you also could see like fellow other ships who were in there trying to help anyway. But you could attack them. You could kill them and take their stuff. but that would make you become a criminal, and the cops would come and try to chase you down, but you could exit out before they catch you. This is a really fun game. So let me show y'all a little.
Rebound and recover with the Planet
Ugh. Stupid commercial.
Fitness Black Cord.
Join and get your first month free. Deal ends March 13th.
I'm forgetting. I'm looking this up on a channel that does. I have premium on my other account.
AC system, dead or alive.
I won't make this
Contact
mistake
Southern
again.
Air Service today.
Anyway, I won't make this mistake again. Now, I want to show y'all this because before I show you Minishoot Adventure.
Commencing launch sequence.
So look at this. This is your ship.
Penetrate inner space.
And you're going into your computer.
Select destination.
It analyzes your computer, and you can pick a folder. You pick a folder to go into, and you go in, and you have to collect these icons or kill the ones that are infected. And it shows you all your icons. If you capture an icon, you get its resources, which can be exchanged for services in the ambulance. Capture icons by flying over them. But if you see one that's infected, you have to kill it. But you can catch the icon.
Show no mercy.
You got these rocks you have to dodge. But you can break them up by shooting them. So did any of y'all ever play this game? Well, there you go. You collect the icon. You have fuel. You could run out of fuel if you don't watch out down here. So you have to make sure you're watching out for your fuel. You have to fuel up. And like I said, when you click the icons, you get the resources. Rocks can hit you. There's fuel. You can gather fuel while you're in the map. But I used to play this game a lot. So you get the idea. You get the idea. Okay. This is the game. I used to play this game for hours and 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 hours. Well, if you can remember the name of that game, Lee, let me know. Let me know. But I used to play that game so much. Like, it was crazy. Loved it. So I was hoping they would remake this game, make it better, make a newer version of it. Well, they did. Not the same people, but look at this game.
Shoot, that sounds like an adventure.
A Minishoot Adventure.
Look at it.
Take control of
It's the same game.
As you blast
it's just modern
twin stick shooting,
and it's awesome.
On the classic 8-bit adventure formula.
I cannot wait to play this. I'm so excited.
That soup up your combat abilities.
You can also
look at it
by leveling up, finding various items, and buying equipment.
They just turned it into an adventure game.
They'll all help you in their own special way.
The primordial powers will
It's so cool.
Exploration abilities that open up the map bit by bit, unraveling a
But yeah, it's not exactly the same concept, but it's the same kind of gameplay.
Lush caverns, ancient temples, and sunken cities.
They took this and added it into like a Zelda adventure style game.
And secrets.
I bought this game
Minishoot Adventure
today. It's mine.
Onto the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems later today.
When I saw available later today, I'm like, oh, oh, oh. I was so happy. Oh my God, I was so happy. So let's go to this then. So, as you see here, I got it. Now, we're not going to really get into it tonight. But on Thursday, we're going to have a demo night. We're going to play demos of all the games that had a demo for the indie world. And I'm interested in playing any demo you guys would suggest. So if you have a game demo that you would like me to try out, please let me know. But Pokopia comes out that night too, so I'll be trying that out. So Thursday night we're going to do this like a hodgepodge of demos, and I'll probably throw Pokopia up there too and play around with it. No, we're not doing Getting Over It, as we all know that is banned for life. So this ship got caught in a rock, the spaceship. I guess I'm not sure what happened here, but it's got a cool story so far. I'm looking like that's some artifacts we have to go find. Wake up, little one. The corruption has emerged. The Unchosen is back. So this is starting off like Zelda. Search for your shipling friends. Retrieve my primordial powers and restore balance to the Great Crystal. There we go. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. It's so smooth too. Man, this is so buttery smooth. Oh, don't go in the water. Okay, that's bad. Water bad. No good water. Water no good. Well, I can't shoot yet, so I guess we gotta get that ability soon. But look at this game, y'all. Tell me this game is not amazing. This is gorgeous. And it's seriously, driving the ship is really nice. It's smooth. Oh, now we can shoot our guns. But y'all can see why I'm geeked out. I played that Operation Interspace game when I was a kid. And, okay, so your R is your shoot, which is good. It's a twin stick shooter. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, I can't go backwards. Okay, they got me blocked off. But I've been wanting to dig into this game all day. And this is a game that's going to be perfect for a handheld play. Yeah, Lee, if you find that, please let me know, bro. I want to know what it is. I want to know. Come on. Got him. So I'm not sure what these little crystals are, but we're collecting them. I believe it's probably something to do with helping me upgrade the ship or maybe my health points or something. Oh, this is beautiful. The music's cool. Oh. Oh, he hit me. Oh, he hit me. He got me. It got me, man. Oh, yeah. It'll take me some time to get my skills honed up here, but I like it. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Astro Rock 95 was I played. That was close. Oh, Astro Rock 95. We'll have to look that up. All right, we just opened the gate. Oh, no. Don't kill me, please. I'm just a rookie. I'm new. Okay. Yeah, this game is as good as I thought it would be. And I like that the shards collect for me. Like, I don't have to go get them. I like that I don't have to get them. Oh. There we go. Look at them moves, baby. Look at them moves. I'm so smooth. Select an aiming mode. Ooh, it's tempting to go assisted and automatic, but we'll stick with manual. We'll keep the challenge up for now. I mean, it's a twin stick shooter, maybe. It can't be that. It's not that hard to aim, for me at least. But it's cool that you can put it on automatic. We leveled up. We leveled up. We got a crystal. Upgrade Minishoot. Oh, okay. We got some RPG elements here. Damage. Cost 2. Critic fire rate is 1. Fire range is 1. Bullet speed is 1. And move speed is 1. I'm thinking I would like for fire rate to be upgraded. I want to shoot faster. Oh, you can downgrade. So you can move your crystals around to adjust them when needed. Oh, yeah, look how fast that is. That's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. And I bet there's like little secret places to find things, like little hidden things like we found the crystal a while ago. Oh, you got to dodge the water. They're making me move. I think the company that made it was E-Games, but I think that company is no more. That's very likely. I haven't heard of them. Ooh, what's this? Let's follow this and see what it's doing. Gun level 2, trade. Oh, I gotta have 5 crystal things. I don't know what those are. Oh, I can go in there. What is this? I could probably play this for like hours. Hours and hours and hours and hours. It's like a hid cave. Oh, we got pots to smash. With nothing in them, though. What? Huh. Well, there's nothing in here yet. That was a fruitless effort. This is really cool. Very pleasant, very chill. I gotta get a stronger gun or I can probably bust that rock up right there. Alright. You can save it anytime you want. That is nice. Alright, I like it. I knew I was gonna like it. I should say this. I knew I was gonna like it, but I love it. That's amazing. As you can see here, I got the demos for Unreal 2, which I was going to try out for you guys, but then we got to talking. And then Dench Attack, I was going to try out for you guys tonight too, but we got to talking. And but we're going to do this. We're going to do demo night on Thursday. We'll play Densha. We'll play Unreal 2. I think I got another demo over here somewhere. Oh, yeah. Oh, Monster Hunter Stories. Oh, Planet of Lana 2 demo. Yes. Oh, Planet of Lana 2 coming out on the 5th. Cannot wait to play that. I'm excited. Planet of Lana 1 was so good. I played it last year. Sorry about that. Getting payday. Yep, once payday hits, we're going to be buying games. That's what our payday's all about. Well, anyway, y'all, we're going to do some demos on Thursday. We're going to have a good time. Hope y'all can make it. We're going to start streaming on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We're going to be at 8 p.m. Central Time. Try to do 2 hours each stream. Sometimes it'll be shorter than that. Sometimes it'll be longer than that. Planet of Lana, by the way, I can't recommend Planet of Lana enough. Planet of Lana, I believe it's on sale. Let me go check while we're... I think you can get Planet of Lana 1 really cheap right now because the new one's coming out on the 5th. And I will be buying it. I just downloaded the demo because I just wanted to mess with it. And I'm like, well, I'm going to buy it. I mean, I don't need the demo. But I'm going to buy it anyway. I'm actually trying to get a review copy of Planet of Lana 2 from Keymailer right now. I applied for one. I'm hoping I can get it. Although I don't think it's likely because I haven't been putting a lot of content out on this channel the last few months. Oh, I've already purchased it, so it won't show me how much it's going. Oh, it is cheap right now, $5.99. Oh no, that's fine, Lee. That's just what these streams are all about, dude. This is what I want the streams to always be. I don't want us to talk. I want us to have fun, get into deep conversations, debates, whatever it is. I like that we all can talk about these things and we're not mad at each other about if we agree or disagree. It doesn't matter. We're just talking about it. We're just having those conversations. And Planet of Lana 2 is going to be $20. So if they don't give me a free copy, I mean, have no issue giving them $20. That's going to be fine. They also have a bundle. You can get both of them for $35, which is a savings. Well, it's not really a savings. If you buy Planet Alana 1 right now on its own, it's $5.99. So you should get that one if you want it, if you're interested in Planet Alana. You may not be interested in it at the moment because you haven't seen gameplay, but check it out. It's good. Planet Alana is a side-scrolling platformer, sort of like Limbo. If Limbo had color, it's like Limbo. It's really cool. It's got nice puzzles. It's got really good stories. Really, really, really cool. Can't say enough good about it. But y'all, this is going to be it for me tonight. I thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. This has been a great time. Indie World was awesome today. I've already bought 2 games. I'm interested in buying My Little Puppy, Dench Attack, Rockwood, Moonlighter 2, Midnight Walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 7 games I'm interested in on this one stream alone. So for me, it was very solid. Lee, thanks for being here. It's great to see you again tonight. I'm so glad we could catch up, and I hope we'll see you again on Thursday. You say exactly, Lee. They know what they were doing, even at My Little Puppy. I still think it's hilarious that they named it that, though. But I hope y'all have a beautiful evening. Sleep well. I'll see y'all on Thursday. And also, don't forget Switch Seeker 2 videos tomorrow to launch the channel. I hope y'all watch the content, interact with it, leave comments, let me know what you guys think about it. And I really do hope it's entertaining for you. I'll see y'all Thursday night. Enjoy your Wednesday. Stay cool. And stay starchy. Legend of Potato. Peace.